Is eFootball the future of footballing video games? In a word, no. Hi, I am Ferico, and we're going to talk about eFootball today. eFootball 2022, actually. We'll get into that. I am playing in a PS5. I'm going to give you a quick whistle to stop tour the game, talk about what I think of it, and the potential future it has, or more importantly, what it could have been, I feel, as a game, as a system, as a competitor to FIFA. In that now, I've been away from football games for a few years because I found the monetization, especially in FIFA, just a bit too aggressive for my liking, so I just didn't play it. The first thing I see is the E logo in the eFootball. I'm in Ireland. It looks to me like a giant euro symbol, so it was immediately not encouraging. I do want to clarify I have played this already, and this is just going to be a whistle stop tour of it in terms of what I think. So it's released as kind of a free game, but really it's probably closer to a demo at the moment. So you don't have anything here in terms of my team, contracts, matches, etc. The only thing you can do is this match authentic. Events. The events are there at the moment. We'll see if we can join them still, but they amounted to winning 1 out of 3 games and winning 2 out of 3 games. So that was it. You get 3 games, win 1 of them. You get 3 games, win 2 of them. I don't know if it'll let me do this again, because we may as well go in rewards 500 GP. And what do I get for doing this one? You got 10,000 GP, it's 500 as well, so we may as well do the one if we're going to build this up. But that's literally all there is. That is all there is at the moment. It's just that or a casual match. Matchmaking itself, I found to be a little bit broken. I'm going to play as West Ham, as I always do. The matchmaking itself it's a bit wonky. You'll probably get a game good enough, but then it'll randomly cancel you due to bad connections and stuff where there aren't really bad connections. Sometimes it can break in the game if your opponent pauses and you go into your menu while your opponent is paused. That seems to be something that seems to cause issues with the game, so you're better to just sit back and do nothing. There's a couple of things. I'd say the matchmaking still needs work. Now, one of the things we can talk about while this is looking, one of the things that disappointed me the most was when I see in eFootball 2022, because I actually kind of had high hopes for this project when it was announced as eFootball and a free base game, because what I thought, perhaps foolishly, that they were going to do was I thought they were going to build this game and have it free, and kind of maybe have an engine and update it on a bit by bit basis and do kind of seasonal updates or updates of transfer windows. Oh great, and we're not getting any matches, so that just goes to highlight, I guess, some of the problems with the matchmaking. But yeah, I thought that they were that it would be a kind of iterative thing, and they would keep building on it and building on it and building on it, and it would be a consistent platform. But the 2022 there has me kind of thrown off, because now I believe that it'll be an annual release. If it's going to be an annual release, they really can't next year release it like this, with just basically featureless. That's not going to be any good. So yeah, look at we're seeing the issues already with this. We're not getting any matches, so this is a good thing, or it's a kind of good demonstration of how it can be. This game is only just out, 3 days at this point, so it's already, this is not very promising. But yeah, even thinking forward to my club, I think it is, their basically their version of an Ultimate Team. If that was on an ongoing basis, where it didn't end at the end of a year and you were, say, getting your players or your cards or however it would work in this one, that would be a lot more interesting to me. Where if I get lucky and get, say, a Ronaldo or a Messi card or something like that, that I would actually potentially keep that moving forward through time, rather than the current system in a lot of the football games where you get these things and that's it, their usefulness is essentially done at the end of a year. Building up a team over time as well, where like your player of a week or your player of a player of the month, player of the season, where those cards will become, I keep calling them cards, where those players will become really, really valuable. Like that could have been something interesting, but then I guess it might have created pressure on them to keep making players better and better, to make newer content more relevant. I don't know if we're even going to get a match here. Now I've pressed O button to go back and we're kind of stuck, which is something else that can happen. So yeah, this is eFootball, ladies and gentlemen, eFootball. I was hoping to show you a game, and maybe we'll be able to yet. So it doesn't seem that we can do that event thing. So I don't know, can we just do a match? Might we get one? Oh dear. So if you do this, yeah, you can only be 7 clubs. That's dreadful, I forgot about that. So no, I don't want to do that, I want to play as West Ham. So this event that we're allegedly trying to join is a worldwide club thing. So I wonder, can I only play as West Ham because this is a special event? Because that's going to be dreadful if I can't play as the team I want to play as. If I end up stuck to the 7 teams, that'd be really terrible. So yeah, deeply flawed. Is it the future of football? No, I don't think so. Particularly not, as I say, it's the 2022 that worried me. If this was just eFootball and continuous platform, that could be good, that could be great, but as it is, just not super impressed at all. The gameplay, which we'll get to hopefully at some point, has its own issues. I find it very slow paced. Your team game plan at the moment you cannot change. So I'm playing West Ham, I'm playing 4-4-2, and that's it. I can like it or lump it. I cannot change my formation. I can only change my players. One bit of credit I will give Konami on this, because it's not something they usually have done. They have their player rosters up to date. They normally don't, but this particular time they do. This particular time they do, so it does seem that they've done their transfers and done all that kind of stuff. This is, I don't know, is this good or is this bad, or it does kind of demonstrate some of what I was talking about with the game, where the matchmaking can just be finicky. We are just not getting a match. We're just not getting a match. I have to say, any other time I played it, it's not been this bad. But I wonder, will people just try it out and toss it? And not play it again, or maybe wait for some features to be added? And I don't know, the user base could fall off a cliff. As things can't stand currently, we are not getting any matches. And it's a shame, because I really would like to do a match and show you that. Yeah, I think that's my main underlying thought is with eFootball is wow, is what it could have been. I wonder if I go into this one. I mean, it doesn't matter which tournament I enter, but maybe this one has more people in it. Because if someone took an actual football game and had it on a continuous platform with a engine that was like periodically updated and just with player rosters that were updated, and it was kind of a service that could be good. That could be good. That really could be good. And I was hoping, but like I say, with the 2022 attached onto this, I just don't think that's what they're doing anymore, and it's really disappointing. Really disappointing. I had actually kind of foolishly had high hopes for a Konami product. FIFA I haven't really played much of either, so no great thoughts on that. The last FIFA I played would have been better than this, unfortunately. And that is just where we are. Unable to connect with an opponent there either. Well, look at. I said I'd take you through this and I'd give you the full experience. We'll try this once more. If not, we'll go and play as one of the 7 teams if it'll let me do that. If it won't let me do that, no football the demo. And I don't know, that'll be the eFootball experience that we'll get. Menus. By God, just when I was about to give up, and I see the connection quality is apparently ass. We'll see how it plays out. Oh, I clicked proceed on that and it's no go. Wonderful, wonderful. Here we go. Full bars on this one. Proceed. Oh, we're up against Brentford. Wonderful. Actually, that match is happening in about half an hour. Brentford West Ham, so that's exciting. Funny little coincidences. Okay, so these are the options here. The stadium you do have an option for, but you can't change it at the moment. Everything is very, very locked down. You can change your jerseys, and that is fine. So we could go with our home or away, but we'll stick as is. That is fine. Now, game plan, I did mention this. This is how it works. So it is press X to fine tune position, so you can move these lads around, but it takes way too long to do. We'll leave Bowen on. My stick Benrahma out there, and we will put Antonio up front. And I would never do this in real life, but I'll put Jupp on for Ogbonna, because 1, he's taller, and 2, he's statistically better, and that makes quite a difference. So that's really it. You don't have a super amount of flexibility with this. I've been liking tactics wise the quick counter. Okay, so there we go. That is it done, and we wait for our opponent to do their settings then. So again, with the game plan on that, you can drag the players around and change it, but it's you cannot save a game plan or do anything like that at the moment, at least not that I've seen. So you'd have to do it every time, and for me it just takes too long. But I'm sure features like that will come in time where you can save in your tactics exactly the way you like them. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves. So now let's see gameplay. So this is what it looks like. I actually think it looks fine. But I know some of my friends, particularly ones generally playing on PS4s and that, haven't been super impressed with the graphics. I think the crowd doesn't look great, particularly. The player models are kind of okay. The jerseys are obviously off because they don't have official licensing and stuff. So this is me in the white, as you can see. It's all just a bit slow, I find.
Rice. Oh, he's managed to pinch it off him.
It's taken off us there. There isn't really something I like to always use in games when I was defending, particularly up the field, is a pressure button. But you don't really have that to run multiple players to the ball. Oh, nearly got me there. Finishing, I'm terrible at in this game. I haven't figured it out quite yet.
Hefty challenge, but fair enough.
For defending, you really want to get your tackle with square in at a good time. Once you figure that out, you can stop most players. I think I've played against teams that have been Man United once or twice, and oh boy, is it tough to play against Ronaldo. He's a one-man machine. He can close down your back line on his own.
Ball's out on the left now. Gets it back.
Okay, so there we go.
Tony. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending.
Okay, so we're spreading it out wide. So my guys are quick counter is how I have it set up. So they do actually
nice control. And he's there to cut it out.
Okay, we got a free kick. They do actually abide by that and go to counter quite quickly.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration.
So the last free kick I had, I actually scored.
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one.
No.
Decent hit from there. Oh, good read.
Okay, we're popping along.
Bowen, a real chance to break. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending.
Okay, so here we go. This is where I get caught. Ooh, no, they missed.
And that would have been some goal. Well, we can't question the quality of the run. He'll have to answer.
So this with kickouts here, they really do kind of throw it and place it and let you kick it wherever. They do have some nice little touches in that, and the same with throws. It all keeps it going kind of all the time.
Coolly does it. Fiddles it through. A rugged challenge gets the job done.
That was bad play by me.
And it's played forward. All the way back, and they start again.
Oh dear. Shenanigans. But yeah, like this is what it's like. It's not horrible. Like I just find it a little so slow paced.
And that's aimed into the middle. Well read, he sorted that out.
I don't think I've ever scored from across like that
No, that's not the
in
ball
this
he
yet.
wanted.
Not that you couldn't, but
He's in space and looking for options.
it's no good.
Through to the goalkeeper. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing.
Chat. I'm sure I'm not the best in this, but that's it. I don't know. That said, I've won much more online than I've lost. So.
Oh, he shuffles his way through, and he's in a really good position here now. Whipped in.
He's making the mistake of doing the cross as well. It's just not very effective. You want to go I find you want to go through the middle. But that's
Got
just
it on the
that
right
is just
now.
me.
What's on? He's got away. That's a foul.
Hacked.
No two ways about it.
Take
Philip
that. So
has been given his marching orders. He had
I think
already
in
been
summary
on a
with
yellow card
eFootball,
from a previous incident.
I'm not super impressed early on, but I'll keep an eye on it. There's
Oh, important interception.
some potential there.
So
The price of
what do they make
free,
of
I
this?
guess, is
There's some good play on the left-hand side.
as a
Now
kind of
to
a
profit
entry
from
level
it.
for the product is,
Well seen. Saw that coming.
well,
Bowen.
it gives you nothing to lose, really, doesn't it?
Interesting ball.
Other than your
Well,
time.
it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Ah, he's now the
Oh,
finish.
skied it.
A real chance
I miss like that a
and
lot.
real let-off.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the
Okay,
break.
opponent screwing around. So when this happens, I find if you click the button to go to the pause menu as well, it seems to crash the match quite often. So I'm specifically not doing that. But just note that as well. I have noticed that that can crash the match quite often.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Number 27.
Oh,
Coming on to replace him is
they're making changes already. Interesting.
The keeper, he's given it away. Rice. It's a good ball and he could be in. Great ball and he's in here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the
There
job
will be
done.
one
Yeah,
minute at a
they showed a
time.
vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
The less said about that pass, the better.
What? That pass was fine.
He's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half.
There we go. Random commentary.
Sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means.
Random commentary.
West Ham head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Quite cagey game.
Something else I noticed as well. So typically in older PES games and stuff, it was East London. So now it does have them as West Ham, but with the East London logo. But the way the commentators say it, it's not like West Ham, it's like West Ham or something. They have this really weird pronunciation of it.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried.
But they have West Ham spelled out in text, so it's hardly for any legal thing. It just strikes me as odd. I wanted to give that out the wing.
The opposition have been handcuffed.
And it's Antonio.
This is actually quite a courageous move.
Oh dear,
and
it's
my
a
lad,
overhit.
ambitious and adventurous too.
Yeah, so I'm not sure how much of this is down to me being bad and how much of this is down to
Nicked it back promptly.
down to the game. So that is the only way to stop the runs like that. You have to just get in with your square tackle on my controller anyway and just time it well. Particularly relevant when you're playing people that are running at you with your Messi, your Ronaldos, your Mbapps, your...
He's come loose. Cresswell.
all these kind of players. It's
Has a go!
ooh.
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Rice did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
And they're quick to get it back.
Alright, how are we doing?
Run down the left.
0-0,
What do they make of it?
60th minute or
Oh,
so.
he's broken the line here.
That's what happens when you miss your tackle, which can be
And the goalkeeper's got
quite
good
costly
pass to that.
depending where it is.
The
And they can
attendance
counter
for this
here.
match was
Driving on now. What can they conjure
70,987.
from here? Challenge was sure and true. That a foul?
What?
Yes, the
I took
referee's
the
given
ball.
it.
Get out of here.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Okay, opponent's buzzing again. But look at that anyway. I guess no matter what, no matter how good or bad my play is today, this will give you a nice little whistle-stop tour of the game and what it's like,
Substitution on the field.
and just some thoughts
There
on
is
it.
some
Like
activity down on the
I
touchline. It seems there's going
I
to be a
really
change.
was hoping for more. As I said,
Changes
I
being made right
Coming
now.
on the field.
I had
And he's found a way past.
big hopes in my head
Number 10.
for a better kind of a model, maybe, and something that might
Jorgensen.
over time have stood up to FIFA. But this, I just don't think is it.
Vlasic. Antonio.
Which is sad. Competition in this kind of space is always always a good thing.
And the counter is on.
That but
It's out for a goal kick. Bowen. Good spot. He's seen the run.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
That's the throw. That's firm. And more
What?
pertinently, it's fair.
how was how was that not a foul? That wasn't great either. Now, to be fair.
Well, they can break here. Crowd calling for him to shoot.
From there, really. Yeah, the commentary is a bit could do with a bit of work as well, probably.
Tony. And he's searching through. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He's found a way through. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh God,
Cut out in the nick of time.
I botched
Well,
that.
they deserve
I should have
an
done
awful
so
lot of
much
credit
better
for
there.
their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Defenders on the back foot. Vlasic. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there.
Okay, I actually would have said he took the ball fairly alright.
Antonio really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game.
So this I had planned for this to be a 10-minute video, but it's going to rack up to being half an hour probably when all is said and done, and particularly if we end up going to extra time and penalties and the works. Dear Lord. It's more time than this needs or deserves, probably.
Tony. Going through.
Oh shit.
He's had a shot.
Nope.
Oh, that is rather wayward.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end.
Let's see
much
if we
faster.
can't get a last minute winner quite
Decent
quickly.
Progress down the left. Gets away from his opponents.
There will be 1
Gets his
minute
pass
added
away.
time.
Antonio.
Nope. Not like that.
Da Silva. So nothing between them in 90
There we
minutes.
go.
And
0-0.
for extra time.
Would I be happy with that
Yeah,
today?
neither side has
Probably
anything to
not. I'd
show
hope we
for
could do
some
better.
splendid effort, and they certainly aren't showing any signs of easing off, so we remain optimistic.
Referring to the IRL football,
So
of
to
course, there.
clarify, extra time will follow. And the action has already restarted. Vlasic. And here's the chance to counter. He's got away. No way he was going to let him past. Well, the defence proved infallible then.
Oh,
And
here
that
we
won't
go.
be the last they'll see of him. There's no flag.
Should have scored. So as I say, big elements of that are definitely down to me and my play. In terms of I should be doing better with that. Well, that's what's called a hospital pass in midfield there.
Zuma with the clearance, looking to break out here. It's a good ball and he could be in. Oh, and he's broken the line here. Hits one.
Get in! Yup, we got it. We got it.
Might well be that.
Jared Bowen, you beaut.
What about that, Jim Begley?
Tidy finish as well. So that was actually tactics in action, because you could see the my tactics are set to quick counter, and that was actually the quick counter working quite well there. I don't know what kind of a logo they've given poor Brentford.
West Ham get themselves into the lead.
So you could hear that there, what I said, the way they say West Ham. It's really weird.
It's a good run down the right. Where could this
I've
lead?
never heard anyone say it like that, really.
Chance to shoot. Oh, he's bustling through here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Looking for the runner.
Oh, go.
And they're back on it again. That's it for the first period of extra time.
So yeah, I hope it comes across in the gameplay kind of what I mean when I say it all just seems a bit slow sometimes.
For a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama? The hostilities have already resumed. They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? Great chance!
Nearly.
Oh,
I do get a couple with Suchek from outside the box. Well, one or two. I haven't played a super amount of this game.
Jorgensen. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, he's caught him there.
Okay,
It's a free
that
kick.
was...
Well,
You
that
can't
looks
see it. I'm
like
putting
a
my hands up.
viable
That was
warning,
bad.
still no card. That's ruffled a few feathers,
Went
but well
more
dealt with.
into the middle kind of pass. Oh dear.
Big chance!
That was shocking defending. Was lucky to get away. What have we to hang on? 7 minutes. We'll be fine. It better be. Well, maybe you'll get to see penalties. These do go to penalties actually if it does go all the way.
Interesting ball. Vlasic looking to get on the end of this. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul.
It's tit for tat stuff there, retaliation. Call it what you will.
And to
We'll just
confirm
let
that
this
the
into
referee
the
did
into
issue
the
a yellow
area.
card for that.
Oh, that actually wasn't bad.
And he's there to make a great save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
How was that tackle from behind not a foul?
Closing this one out.
More dodgy passing in
Now the
midfield.
breakaway. Oh, he's
Doing my
burst
best to
through.
lose here now.
Oh, that's a key interception. Is there any support? He might not need it.
There we go, we got the
And
win.
referee
Hooray.
brings it to a close.
So no penalties, it's a shame. It might have been nice to maybe show them as well. So and that's really that really is as much as there is to show you in the game. There's nothing else. There's nothing else. If I win another match I'll get 500 GP. Woo, I already have 20,000, so and I don't have anything to spend it on. So is eFootball the future of football? No, but there could have been potential, and there still might be potential for someone to come along and do this kind of model, but I would say do it on a persistent basis. It's actually the biggest disappointment about the way that this is all going to work is that it seems like it's still going to remain an annual release. That's what really disappointed me the most. But there is eFootball 2022. I hope you got a taste of what it's like, and let me know what your opinions are in the comments. You'll mainly find me on Twitch streaming, so I'll leave a link for that in the description as well. Thanks for watching. Bye!